Well, hello everybody, and welcome again to another OpenShift Commons briefing. This time, fresh off a talk at a OpenShift meetup in London. Takayoshi Tanaka from Red Hat is going to give us his talk and update on OpenShift on the Azure Stack, which I think everybody's been awaiting, maybe not breathlessly, but with anticipation to hear a little bit more update about. So I'm going to let Takayoshi introduce himself, and he's going to give his presentation. As usual, we can do questions in the chat, and we'll have live Q&A at the end. So Takayoshi, thank you again for doing this and taking the time, and please take the stage.
Hello, thank you for hearing today. My name is Takayoshi Tanaka, and I'm going to talk about OpenShift on Azure Stack. Let me introduce myself. I'm working as a software maintenance engineer at Red Hat Japan. I'm mainly in charge of OpenShift, Red Hat on Azure, and SQL Server on RHEL. I'm also a Microsoft MVP for Azure, which is a community leader for Microsoft technologies. I'm blogging at Red Hat Developers and Personal Spaces. If you'd like to contact me, Twitter account or my corporate email address are available. So I do not intend to express any roadmap in this presentation. Red Hat explain we will support OpenShift on Azure Stack or RHEL on Azure Stack, not now. This presentation only includes the public information, for example, public GitHub repository and Azure Stack documentation. If you have Red Hat subscription, please see this knowledge base for more details. There are three takeaways in this presentation. What is Azure Stack? How Azure Stack is different from Azure? Can we deploy OpenShift on Azure Stack right now? Azure Stack has several strong points compared with existing private clouds. Azure Stack is consistent to Azure. Therefore, you can develop consistent hybrid cloud with Azure Stack and Azure. Azure Stack is as secure as Azure. You can use Azure Stack for these purposes. Your application can be more close to cloud. It helps real-time latency or connectivity. You don't have to upload your big data to public cloud. It costs much time and money to upload big data to public cloud. Azure Stack can comply with regulations at each country. Regarding OpenShift, it supports various platforms, such as bare metal, OpenStack, public cloud, and will support Azure Stack. Same application can be provisioned to each environment. You can provision same container image deployment to OpenShift on each platform. Secondly, I'll explain Azure Stack generals. This Microsoft document is good to start understanding Azure Stack. Let me introduce how to operate Azure Stack. One important point is your organization or service provider have to operate the Azure Stack environment, while the global Azure service is operated by Microsoft. Azure Stack has two portals. One is Azure Stack Admins. So this is administration portal. The other is Azure Stack Users Portal. This user portal is similar to public Azure one. You can use the same Azure CLI between Azure and Azure Stack. You have to prepare for Azure Stack before using Azure Stack. Firstly, register your Azure Stack endpoints. Then set the cloud environment name and log in. Finally, but important step, update the profile to follow the Azure Stack API version. Azure Resource Manager ARM template is a powerful tool for creating Azure resources. It supports more complex scenarios than CLI, and it helps your automation. You can use the same templates for Azure and Azure Stack. However, as far as I investigated, there is no straightforward way to copy or upload a VHD file to Azure Blob Storage. It's required to provision RHEL virtual machine in Azure Stack. I wonder we have to combine Azure CLI command and ARM templates. The last theme is OpenShift on Azure Stack. At first, you have to provision RHEL virtual machines in Azure Stack to deploy OpenShift cluster. You can do that almost same as in public Azure Cloud. In other words, prepare your custom RHEL OS disk as a VHD file and use it. This custom image is available both for public Azure and Azure Stack. Since Azure Stack doesn't support managed disk right now, you have to use unmanaged disk. This is a roadmap for managed disk. I wonder it will be available soon, but not sure the detailed time frame. So you have to upload your custom OS image VHD file to dedicated blob storage right now. Basically, OpenShift can work well on RHEL servers regardless of EAR's infrastructure. Therefore, you can deploy OpenShift on RHEL virtual machine in Azure Stack in the same way with Azure. Microsoft has released an ARM template to deploy OpenShift in Azure Stack. However, Red Hat hasn't tested it. However, I have a concern about available storage option on Azure Stack. At first, but this is the most important issue, Azure Cloud Provider is unavailable in OpenShift on Azure Stack. This is due to the Kubernetes configuration, so we have to wait for the upstream fix. Since Microsoft says AKS, Microsoft Managed Service as Kubernetes, will be supported in Azure Stack, so I'm guessing it will be fixed, but not sure the details. Another issue is Azure file is not available in Azure Stack. This is not related to, not specific to OpenShift. Azure file is generally not available at this point on Azure Stack. If Azure Cloud Provider is unavailable, it means you have limited option to use persistent volume. In fact, Azure Disk and Azure File are not available. You can use network storage, such as OpenShift Container Storage, formerly Container Native Storage, or external NFS server as a persistent volume. However, this option is not suitable for high load usage, such as RDBMS or Cassandra, and so on. If you need block device, the local device could be available. Once cloud provider will work well in Azure Stack, you have to configure service principal for Azure Stack. Service principal can be created with Azure Active Directory in public Azure without extra consideration. However, you have to set up identity store explicitly to make service principal available in Azure Stack. You can use Azure Active Directory AAD or Active Directory Federation Service ADFS. Please read this Microsoft document for more details. Since there are limited information available right now, that's the end of my presentation.